So Kundalini Yoga is described as the yoga of awareness, and it is a technology of enlightenment with the purpose of raising consciousness. So what does that mean? Yoga, in its original form, is a technology for enlightenment. So that was the purpose. It was to raise your consciousness and to help you live kind of more authentically your true self. When yoga came to the West, a lot of the sort of technology of enlightenment pieces dropped off, and we began to focus more on the physical practice, which is fine. There's a lot of value in that. Kundalini Yoga, however, moves back more to the original idea of yoga, which is we're here to train our minds, to be able to control our thoughts, to be able to put the ego off to the side so that your higher self, your soul, your higher consciousness can come through. So that kind of is the background of what Kundalini Yoga is. What tools does Kundalini Yoga use? So it uses a lot of tools. It uses motion, so physical exercises. It uses mudra, hand positions, so holding your hands in specific positions, touching your fingers in different ways. It uses mantra, the repetition of words or phrases. And in my opinion, the most importantly, it uses breath work. So Kundalini Yoga has a large emphasis on the breath, and it's really teaching you to deepen your breath, to strengthen your breath, to control your breath. And why is that important? To me, the breath is really the key to everything. Why? Because if you can control your breathing, you can start to change your thoughts. So there's a very direct correlation to how you breathe and how you think. And in yoga, there's an image that we often refer to. The image is a horse or a set of horses, a chariot, and a rider. And the idea is the horses are your thoughts. And so for most of us, our thoughts are in control, and they're kind of pulling us all over the place, and there's a little bit of mayhem, a little bit of chaos. Ideally, you want the rider in charge, the person who's kind of driving the chariot. The chariot is your life. So how do you bring the rider back in control? You would use, metaphorically, the reins. And what does that link to? It links to the breath. So the idea is if you can control your breathing, you can start to control your thoughts. When you can bring your thoughts under control, you can start to have your higher self come forward, your soul, your consciousness. So if you take a Kundalini Yoga class, you'll notice there's a large emphasis on the breath, and that's why.